I think, yes, you will be getting a lot more money than you've ever seen in your life. And I think genuinely, you need to know your money personality. And I think the one mistake that I made was that, so I'm a spender. I love spending money. Not that I have a lot of it, but I just love spending money. Even when I was in university, if I was down, because I went to UCT, so I would go to the waterfront and be like, okay, today I'm just shopping, and yes, I'm not necessarily buying super expensive things, but I don't mind spending my whole allowance. And then my parents would be like, Mamela, what happened? And I'm just like,
I was down.
So for my money personality is definitely a spender. So, however, fast forward to who I am now, because I'm definitely not the same person as I was back then. I genuinely think, and this is not textbook advice, this is just real advice, and this is what happened to me. You must have a life event that causes you to wake up. Personally, I had two things that I think caused me to start, thinking about money a lot differently. Whereas before I was just like, what needs to happen? Let's go, let's do it. I don't care. And I think, the two main things that happened in my life that caused me to really just change the way I think about money and just to be a lot more responsible was, firstly, I started a business. Now, for anyone who hasn't started a business, I can tell you it's the most humbling experience you'll ever go through, and it will test you in ways that are unimaginable. Without going into that, financially, when you start a business, you need to be liquid. There are things that will just come up where it's like, okay, it's either you have the money or not. And if you don't have the money to take advantage of those opportunities, the opportunities is out, right? I was like, okay, cool, Mamela, you need to actually just have cash on hand, because where you are in building, it's just cash, like it's demanding a lot of your cash. So for a while, that's where my salary was going, and that's where a lot of my savings were going. But secondly, I recently had an experience where in that particular month, my expenses shot up so crazily. I mean, obviously I can articulate it. It's just a personal example, but my financial needs changed so quickly. Within a day, my financial needs shot up exponentially. And the only way I was able to survive that month was because I had cash. Like, it's because I had just money that was there. And it was through those experiences, having to start a business and facing something that needed a lot of money immediately, where I was like, living a life where I don't have savings, where I don't have any form of, investments that I can tap into, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. So I do think that people need to learn their money personality as a start.